Alright guys, so as of today it would have been the first year that I've first unboxed my Nintendo Switch. Which if you can as you can see, I made a video about that a year ago, which on March it was recorded on this exact date on March 23rd, but however it was uploaded sometime in April from what I saw. Well, it was really because I was busy with the play going on in my high school, and yeah, and I just had no time to upload it, so here we are. So here we are a year later. It's now been a year since I've owned my Nintendo Switch. And since then, I got a few new games for it, and a few new stuff for us, and I thought I'd make and just to commemorate the year of a year for having the Switch. I thought I'd get a look at the games that I got for it since then and my little setup going on. So as you can see right here, there is my Nintendo Switch. As you can see, something's different about my Joy-Cons. So let's have a look at the Joy-Cons, shall we? So these Joy-Cons right here, if you guys remembered, I had a gray pair as the default. Now here's a story about these Joy-Cons. Now these Joy-Cons, they did not come like this. They actually were this. When I got these, this one was actually this right side I had, but the other side was a blue one. So it was a red and blue. The reason the Joy-Cons are like this is because sometime last month, my brother's birthday, Jacob Gaming, which you guys might know his channel, he actually got a Switch for his birthday, and the left Joy-Con was blue, and this Joy-Con was red, which is the one I have now. So basically what happened was, we were talking with Jacob, and he was all like, how, like, we could swap these Joy-Cons and they would match, and Jacob was like, you know what, let's do that, and I decided to swap my blue right Joy-Con with his right red Joy-Con, and now they match. So my brother, Jacob Gaming, which as y'all guys know him, he has the other Joy-Con right now, so that's what I got right now. And I still have my gray Joy-Cons. They're at my friend's house right now, so that's why I don't have them on me right now. If you guys are wondering why they are, I didn't sell them or anything, but I do have them. And right here, as you can see, I also got a grip for this Joy-Con as well. And hey, look at that. They actually, hey, look at that. They actually go together. Yeah, pretty cool. This actually goes well with the grip. Probably a good thing I actually swapped it out, because the blue wouldn't really go well with the red one. And now, what we got here is my case that contains my Switch and several of my Switch games. As you can see, it is the Breath of the Wild one, something I got at GameStop. Looking pretty cool. And in here, we got this foam scene. And in here, this is where I keep all my games. Although we got one in there currently, and it seems like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is in there in my Switch at the moment. That's why you only see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in there right now. So this is enough to contain like 8 of my games overall. So although it wouldn't be, but as soon as we start getting bigger with the collection, we might need to start upgrading a bit. And right here, we got another controller that I use when my Switch is docked, and whenever we do multiplayer. We got here is my special edition Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Pro controller. It's really cool, and I love it. And I had to get, and because this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and because Xenoblade Chronicles is a really fun game, and a game I really like a lot, I had to get this controller. And as you can see right here, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see if I can put it with a better light. As you can see right here, it has like the Aegis on the controller, and that is really cool. So yeah, there we go. We got a controller. And now, let's look at the game cases, shall we? Now I'm going to show you like all the games I have right here. Here we've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is a game that that I play with my friends a lot, while multiplayer-wise. And here is a recent one I got, which is Kirby Star Allies. I just recently got this one, and this is a really fun game so far, and I'm pretty enjoying it so far. And next we have Fire Emblem Warriors. Now this is a game that my brother, that is not Jacob Gaming, but my brother Josh, he really likes this game. And here's a game that I've been really enjoying lately. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This has to be my favorite game that's come out this year so far. And then of course we've got Super Mario Odyssey. Then we've got Pokken Tournament DX, which is of course that was a game I've already owned on the Wii U, both Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Pokken Tournament. But that was Pokemon Tournament DX. This is better already because we got a big roster. As you can see here, I main my dude Darkrai, and I also made my dude Pika Libre right there. Those are the two Pokemon I've mained the most. And then, of course, the first game that we've got right here. And, of course, the first game we have right here, the one that started off on my Switch, Breath of the Wild, which that's also been a really fun game. And so far, that has been my highest play hour on the games I played. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 comes a dead second. So, now that we got that all taken care of, let's check out the setup we've got right here. So, oh yeah, I should point this out. Here's something that I've got for my Nintendo Switch. This is a little stand aid that I used when I want to play it in tabletop mode or something like that. Which I already prefer having this over than using the little thing. Let me show you real quick. I already prefer it over using this thing right here. This thing right here. Because when it's standing up like this, I can't use my charger at all. Which, when I have to charge it, I either got to put it back up into the handheld mode. So, yeah, now this is a lot better because when you put this on here, you can actually charge it, as you can see right here. So yeah, I already like using this over... Look at that, it's like a miniature TV. Okay, so that's what we got going on right here. Here's my dock, and as you can see here, I've got like some kind of little thing that I use from the Zelda. That looks like some kind of download code for this. That's a download code for this Zelda Historia. I have that right there because I was a bit paranoid about the whole dock scratching scene from what I've been hearing. Although, believe it or not, I've been fortunate enough to not have any of the problems that a lot of people have been mentioning. I think I've lucked out on this one, to say the very least. I haven't seen any major problems. Except the one problem with the gray Joy-Cons where it's like a really minor problem, but it's like where you can lose control of your Joy-Con for a bit, where you can't control your character, but if you just mess around with it for a bit, it'll just go back to normal. Which, it was a minor problem, but there you go. So here's what we got going on right here for the TV setup. So as you can see, this is like in the family room. So whenever I dock it, I sometimes like to come over. I sometimes like to go and dock it on this TV because it's a big screen, and of course, I like playing. I actually do kind of like playing stuff on the big screens, which is pretty cool. And plus, we got our whole setup right here. Whatever. But nowadays I mostly nowadays I usually just play it on this TV right here sometimes during the days. when everyone's working, because my soon-to-be stepdad is actually working on that door across there, so I don't use the TV during the afternoon hours. Okay, so it turned off, so it automatically goes into sleep mode. So let's turn it back on and check out what we've got going on for our setup right here. As you can see, here is our Switch. Let's take a look at what we got going on our menu. So here we are. Oh, it looks like Pokken Tournament's updated. I guess the DLC for Blastoise is out today. So as you can see, here is all our game libraries. Looking pretty good right now. We got the games that I showed you, and of course, I've got Minecraft, because why not? And of course, there's all the games that we have, and there's Hulu for some reason, and Octopath Traveler. So yeah, that is everything so far. So well, crap, I'm running out of time. So that's been my Switch. Tell me what your Switch setup is like. See you guys then.